Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is GIBRANI ADRAYATNA from D4 Plantation Management Major. Here I will be describe an essay that I made with the title Introduction to Plantation in Indonesia. Indonesia is a tropical region with a high soil fertility rate, so it is suitable with plantation commodities. Plantation is all activities that seek certain crops on the soil and or other growing media in the appropriate ecosystem. Then, process and market the goods and service of the crop with the help of science and technology, capital and management to realize welfare for the community and business actors, such as agricultural companies or plantations that seek commercial plants for sale in local and export. Plantation become subsector that have an important role in the country's foreign exchange, contributor and employment providers for farmers and plantation farmers in districts or cities. There are two types of plantation in Indonesia. 1. Large plantation, namely plantation cultivated by the national government or private sector with large capital, modern tools and machinery, vast land area, and a lot of labor. For example, coffee plantation, tea, sugarcane, rubber, palm oil, and chocolate plantation. 2. Small plantation or people, namely plantation that people work on their own land with small capital, simple tools, narrow land area, and little labor. For example, coffee plantation, cloves, and rubber. The size of the area of the plantation is very relative and depends on the volume of commodities produced. However, a plantation requires a minimum area to maintain profit through its production system. Land ownership is not an absolute requirement in plantation, so for some commodities develop a land lease system or business sharing system such as the People's Core Plantation (PAR). The history of plantation in many countries is often related to the history of colonialism and the formation of a country, including in Indonesia. Indonesia is a country that has a tropical climate. Therefore, plantation in Indonesia can be said to be included in the tropical and subtropical plantation, which usually produce crops that include annual and annual crop commodities. Annual plants are commonly called annual industrial plants are plants that are only able to grow during the season of the year. Other annual plants there are usually harvested quickly before the season ends. This type of annual plantation plants is not as much as annual plantation plants. Examples are cannabis fiber from the Cannabis sativa plant, cotton fiber from some species of cotton, Gossypium spp, quina fiber from the system of Hibiscus cannabinus, burlap fiber and rosella flowers from the Hibiscus subdariva plant, sugarcane produced from the squeeze of sugarcane stems, tobacco leaves produced from the tobacco plant Nicotiana spp. While the annual plants in a plant that is able to grow for more than 2 years. Annual industrial plants generally refer to hard-woody plants to distinguish them from shrubs and grasses that can actually be said to be annual plants. Annual industrial crops are able to be harvested several times before finally experiencing declining yields and are no longer economically productive, which in the cardon. Examples of annual industrial plants are rubber from the sublatex of the para plants, Hevea brasiliensis, palm oil, and other products from palm oil. The skin and stems of quinine produced from several types of quinoa spp, coffee beans, and powder produced from coffee spp garden, cocoa beans and powder produced by the cocoa plant, Theobroma cacao, tea produced from the processing of the leaves, Camellia sinensis. There are also other annual industrial crop products as they are grown on a small scale and less intensive, but collected and processed as plantation products. This commodity is usually a people plantation, and the difference with this yard farmer business become bird. These are some of the usual plantation crops and can be Indonesia.
Thank you for attention.